Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back once again to Creations by Simone. I want to thank you guys once again for stopping by the channel, showing your love and support. All right, guys, today I am participating in an open collaboration hosted by three lovely ladies here on YouTube, and they are called the Daughters of Destiny. Now, every year they hold this open collaboration for all the kings in the world. That's right, all our dads and our fathers. So, guys, today I am here to celebrate as well, and I am going to fix a hearty and beautiful, delicious, scrumptious breakfast for all the kings. All right, my lovelies, as I say in every video, let's do this. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, all the items that I will be using for our breakfast pizza. I have turkey bacon, I have sausage, I have my eggs, cheese, and bell pepper. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is go ahead and open this up, and then we're going to just put this in the pan and smush it up, and then we're going to just cook it in little crumbles, I guess you can say. That's a good word, crumbles. So we're just going to take the spatula and just constantly just mash that up because we want to put that on our pizza. We don't want any really big chunks, so we want to try to smash it as much as possible. So let's go ahead and let this cook, guys, and we will see the end result. All right, guys, the sausage is completely cooked, and I put it on a paper towel to let it drain. Now we're going to go ahead and start with our bacon. Basically the same thing. Go ahead and put our bacon in the pot one by one. Now, I don't know if you guys do this, but when I cook turkey bacon, it's always really dry and will stick to the pot. So I always add a little olive oil in the pot just to give it a little leverage, and it won't stick as much. And it always helps me out. It saves on my pans from not getting burnt or scorched, and it makes the bacon turn out much better as well. Now, with the pork bacon, you don't have to do that, but I find with the turkey bacon, it's a little dry, so I always add just a little bit of olive oil. All right, my lovies, what I'm going to do now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this up. As you can see, the bacon is so crisp, looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut this into little chunks. So let me take a few strips here, go ahead and cut. But unfortunately, I am having a little problem here. I guess the bacon is a little tough, so I'm going to go ahead and just rip this apart with my fingers, guys. I think that would be better. I can get it in the consistent chunk size that I want, and yeah, it's not that bad. So we'll go ahead and we will just take all of our bacon and we will just shred it in little pieces here. And after we do all that, guys, we will add this to our pizza. So remember, we have our bacon and we have our sausage, and those are the two proteins that we are going to use on our breakfast pizza. Once again, if you want to use turkey, if you want to use maybe a different kind of breakfast meat, you can do that as well. All right, guys, so I have my sausage and I have my bacon. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to whip up our eggs. Now, I use Eggland's Best. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but I really like the taste. And some people say that you can't tell, you just can't tell the difference in taste, but I can. So I always try to use Eggland's Best if possible, but with the prices now, everything is so high, but I still try to just pay that extra a little more change for these because I really love the taste of them. So we're going to use 6 eggs for our breakfast pizza, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to stir that up, guys. Just take your hand there, and I'm sure you stirred eggs a million times. Just go ahead and stir, 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 stir. All right, my lovely. So now we're going to add our butter to our pan, and I am using 100% butter. Your choice, you can use margarine, but I prefer the butter. To me, it just gives it a better taste. We're going to swirl that around a little bit, make sure that's all melted up and such. And as you can see, we just swirl that around in our pan and it is melted. Now we're going to go ahead and add our eggs, ladies. So just pour it on in there. You see I'm making a mess here, but I am trying to get every little drop here. So don't make a mess like me. Just pour. Don't concentrate too much on it. All right, now we're going to just go ahead and stir this up. Make sure our eggs are cooked well. I like my eggs really cooked. Some people like the yellow part to be dripping out. Never been that type of girl. But once again, it's up to you if you want to cook a soft scramble or a hard scramble. It is totally up to you. But remember, we are putting this in the oven, so it will have a chance to cook just a little more if you do the soft scramble. All right, guys, now that I have my eggs all cooked up, we're going to go ahead and we are going to preheat our oven to 350. Now, this is the pizza crust that I am using. Once again, you can use any type of pizza crust. Make your choice. I got the Walmart brand because I really do like it and it's very cheap as well. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add butter on our pizza crust. Normally, if you're making a regular pizza, you would put some type of tomato paste or tomato sauce on here, but I am going to use butter. That's going to give our pizza a little bit more flavor with the eggs and our sausage and our green peppers that we are going to add on the pizza. All right, so now guys, first step is we're going to add our cheese. We're just going to put it all over the pizza. You can put a little cheese, you can put a lot of cheese. Basically, it's up to you. I'm the type of girl where I like a lot of cheese. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I like a lot of cheese. So the more cheese you have, the better. And this is even on my pizzas as well. I always add a lot of cheese. All right, next step, eggs. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our eggs right on top of the cheese. Now, you can season your eggs to your taste. I didn't put any salt and pepper in these, but once again, you know, however you cook your eggs, just go ahead and season it to your taste. And then that will add a little spice as well to your pizza. I have high blood pressure, so I have to really concentrate on not using a lot of salt. So that's why I didn't add a lot of seasonings. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead and add our sausage in here. This is looking really good, guys. And I get the spicy sausage. Every time I buy Jimmy Dean's, I always get the spicy. Also, when I do my Thanksgiving dinner, I add this in my stuffing as well. And I always get the spicy. It just gives it that extra little kick to make it a little bit more tangy and spicy, and I just love it, guys. All right, so let's just go ahead and add the rest of our sausage meat on here and use as much as you like or as little as you like. Now we're going to add our bacon, guys. Once again, I crumbled that bacon up as much as I could, and we're just going to add all our bacon on here. Now, it's up to you. You can use one meat. You can use two meats. You can use three meats. I would suggest no more than two. You don't want it so chunky that you can't even pick it up to eat it. But once again, it's up to you. But I love to put my bacon and my sausage on here. And once again, this is turkey bacon and pork sausage. All right, my lovelies, and now we're going to add our green peppers. You can't have a pizza, not a pizza, but you can have a breakfast pizza without a little bit of bell pepper on here, green pepper. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that on as well. And I like a lot of those, guys, so that looks great. All right, my lovelies, and our very last step, we're going to add some more cheese. Now, remember, we add cheese at the very bottom layer. Now we're going to add some cheese at the very top layer, and this is going to be just absolutely awesome, guys. This is like a omelet sitting on top of a piece of toast, I guess you could say. All right, my lovelies, look at this. Doesn't this look absolutely scrumptious? Our king is going to be in seventh heaven. He's going to love it. Now we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven, once again, at 350. Now the package says 450. I never like to bake on 450. I just think 350 is always a safe temperature to go. Now you might have to go a little longer, but I've always been taught by my grandma to use 350. And I've been doing it all my life, and it's been pretty good for me. It's worked so far. All right, my lovelies, we're going to let that bake for 10 to 12 minutes. And now we're going to take it out. And of course, I think I let this sit a little longer than it should have, but it's still good, guys. Still looking pretty good there. Now, what I always do, even if when I'm making regular pizza, I always add some extra cheese on top of my pizzas. So I always put another layer, not much, just a little layer on there. And voila, look at this, guys. We have a beautiful breakfast pizza. Not only beautiful, tasteful, should I say. Forget the beauty. Let's worry about how it tastes. And I guarantee you, you will absolutely love it. Our dads are going to be in seven heaven. All right, so you can't have pizza. You can't have anything without your coffee. And we want our dad to start his day right. He has to have his cup of Java along with his awesome breakfast. So we're going to go ahead and make him some coffee. And our cup says good morning to Dad. And we're going to do it up for Dad. We're going to put his sugar in there. We're going to put his cream in there. And once we do all that, we're going to stir it up for him. He's not going to have to do nothing today. We are celebrating our king. All right, my lovelies. Okay, we've made it to the end once again to another delicious treat here at Creations by Simone, where we create beauty and food dishes one creation at a time. I want to celebrate every king, every dad, every father, every grandfather that has been called to this awesome gift. You have fulfilled your assignment, and we are here to celebrate you. Guys, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel. I want to give triple shout outs to my lovely YouTube sisters, the Daughters of Destiny, for hosting this yearly collaboration. They are totally awesome. Love each and every one of them, and I thank you so much for hosting this, and I'm so glad that I can be a part of it. Ladies, I'm going to have everything down in the description box below. Make sure you check our hosts out. Also, all the other ladies that have participated in this collaboration. And guess what? I'm going to see you on the next video. Have a beautiful and blessed Sunday, guys, and happy Father's Day. Bye.